Okay, I think this is the 18th video. The last one was shy of 5 minutes. The last one or the one before was shy of 5 minutes. Anyway, so today I did not write my to-do list to review a video, and I did not do it. I did want to, and I sat in front of the computer to watch. I watch in laptop with my the thing notes, and I write down what improvements that I want. I have written till 12, so 6 more now. Okay, so it will go as it is. I will pick it up at my own pace. Today it was really good. I was more productive than most days this month probably, and I want to keep this up. There are a few instances where I waste time, so I would say I am wasting around 6 to 7 hours intentionally, maybe. So I need to reduce that. I have time for everything actually if I don't waste it. Tomorrow my goal would be to exceed the productivity that I did today. I don't know if that is grammatically correct, whatever, you get the idea. Okay, so that's it. When we actually get shit done, we feel good. At the end of the day, we feel like we have accomplished something instead of sitting in the bed and watching reels. I'm talking about myself. Watching reels or anime or whatever. I did watch a movie, it was kind of good. An anime movie that I watched maybe yesterday or the day before was Wolf Children. It is a really good movie. If you guys are just starting out and have not watched any anime movies, and you have already decided to watch a movie, something like that, not wasting time, but you want to kind of entertain yourself, and you will not regret watching 2 hours or 3 hours of movie, then I would recommend Wolf Children. It's a really good movie, you should check it out. There are some elements of supernatural stuff, and it's a very good movie. Well executed plot line, climax is good. It's really good. I will not go further into the details of the film. Okay. Is there a difference between a film and a movie? Film, movie, all seems pretty same to me. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Alright, moving on. What do I say? I have not prepared for this at all. I do have to review the videos. So for tomorrow, I want to at least review 3. Let me just write that down. So I have a to-do list here, which are the things that I have to do tomorrow. Have around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Including this 11 stuff. And I did mention in the one of the previous videos that if you want to be more productive, the best thing is a to-do list and making a good to-do list. For example, if you are studying for a competitive exam, I say competitive exam as an example a lot because I am writing competitive exams for the last 3 years, almost 3 years. So, yeah, competitive exam. So, last around 3 years. No, around 2 is going to be my 3rd year. This year or the next year, probably in December or in next May, April or May. Okay, so that's why competitive examples are there. Okay, so if you're studying for a competitive exam and if you're not studying at all, you're not studying even 1 minute, and you want to study, and you have never done a to-do list, or you have done a to-do list, it doesn't work. Okay, let's indulge into that. Okay, this episode. Okay, this video is gonna be about studying or whatever productive stuff that you're doing that you can do, which you can relate to this example. Okay, so extrapolate out whatever the scenario that you are in with the example of the competitive exam. Okay, for the competitive exam, what must you do? Study everything in the syllabus. Do enough questions so that you can solve almost any question in the competitive exam, or ideally every question in the competitive exam. Okay, the ideal case probably does not work because I don't think anybody can solve all the questions, right? There are people who does that. They're exceptional. Okay. The ideal case, you want to solve every single fucking question. Alright. What must you do for that? Study. When you are putting up a schedule or a timetable for the day, the ideal day, do not do it as a strict metric to follow. It's not a demon with a key. It's you. So make a schedule, make an ideal schedule at first. You'll know your limits, right? So if you're not studying at all and you're watching movies, whatever, maybe you can will your power into it for 2 days, maybe less. So instead of that, if you can will your way into it, amazing. For people who cannot, like me, right now, I can will myself into increasing small incremental improvements. That is there. So if you're not studying at all, you want to study, you want to write a competitive exam, and start with 2 minutes. No more, no less. 2 minutes. Write the schedule, right? And write a time. Not even a schedule, just 2 minutes at this time, 10 a.m., 4 p.m., 8 p.m., whatever. Do that. 2 minutes, right? Ideally, do it in a time frame which you can expand. So, for me, maybe 9 a.m. Okay, so 9 a.m., I sit down to study, I open the thing, and I have to study for 2 minutes. Great. Now, slowly increase it, right? And then you can make a schedule. One thing that one of the you could say competitive exam company CEO, who's also a teacher, said that do not manage your studies, manage your life, right? What he means by that is, often we write the schedule, I wake up to this time, then I study for this much, then I eat, and then I exercise, then chill out, and then I study again, and then I go to sleep, right? Don't do that. Take the times where you want to eat, sleep, maybe relax for a bit, or do some texting, calling a friend, whatever. That must be scheduled. Everything else, the time that you have left, must be studies. So manage the life, not the studies. That is what it means. Okay, back to the schedule. So make a schedule that you would actually want to follow, not the ideal one, that you would follow, right? So if it's going to work out and you're not working out, make a schedule, work out for 10 minutes, right? 2 minutes, here, there. So in this process, incrementally, you can build up the schedule, and by that process, increase the time, and also increase the time that you do. For example, you start studying 2 minutes every day from 9 a.m. to 9:02. Probably you'll study more than that. Maybe some days you'll just study for 2 minutes. Most days you'll study for more than 2 minutes, whatever. A week or 2 weeks you follow that. Now that is kind of into your routine. You find time for it whenever. Next, at maybe 5 o'clock, you go for a run for 5 minutes or 2 minutes. Now you got 2 things scheduled in your day that you're doing every single day. Now your 2 minute time of studies after 2 weeks, maybe around 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So from 9 to 9:20 you're studying, whatever it is, right? And in a month, maybe you're studying an hour, and you're running for 15 minutes and doing some other workout for another 10. Right there, 20 minutes plus 20 minutes, 40 minutes you're doing something productive instead of 0. Infinitely more. Next month, ideally you want to increase your studies to around 2 hours, maybe 2-3 hours. Okay, so I did get it wrong. So first month you'll increase it to 1 hour, and then the exercise, whatever, it would be half an hour. So 1.5 hours you're productive. Next month, maybe you'll increase that studies to 3 hours. 3. And if you're into it, a gym uh, enthusiast, you can increase that to around an hour. For people who are not that into fitness, you can go with half an hour every day, and the rest you can invent something else to follow. Maybe read a book, do something productive, something else like pronunciations, learning new words, doing something else, coding, whatever. So, 2 months in, now you're productive for around 4 hours. 3 hours you study, half an hour you work out, half an hour you go. Third month ends. Now you're studying for 6 hours. Focused. Okay? 6 hours. And you're doing the coding thing as well. You do coding now for an hour. So you're productive for 7.5 hours in 3 months. And eventually you'll get to a point where you have to schedule things in to make time for the thing, or it will not happen. Then make a schedule. That would be my thing. I have actually an ideal schedule just written down. Ideal thing. I have not followed it for a single day since I wrote it down. It's been more than a week probably. So yeah, do this and it would be good. Fix the time when you want to do something. Start at that time. Do it every day, and then slowly, within like 2 weeks or 1 week, add things to it, and eventually you'll get there. Because if you want to do it day one, it will not happen. You'll waste time. 3 months will pass by and still be at zero. 7.5 hours or zero is the question. Okay, I think I'm well beyond 5 minutes, probably close to around 8 or 9. I think. I don't think this would actually take this much time. I do have to trim it down when I say it to people or other person. I'll watch it and trim it down and get some idea of what I am saying. Second, learn how to study. Two of the best methods to study are spaced repetition and I forgot the name. This is okay. I'll give you the basic premise is that our brain will remember stuff that we pull out of it, not what we put into it. Which means that even if you read a page 10 times, just recalling what you read on the page will do you more good than repeating the reading thing. So that is, what was that called? Spaced repetition and active recall. I think it's active recall. So active recall is thinking about the thing that you studied without any hints or something. So if you studied F is equal to MA, then asking yourself what is F is the way to go. You can research about this spaced repetition and active recall, really good methods. You can follow that. There are multiple tools that you can use like Notion or just an Excel sheet. So maybe I'll tell you about that also. I think this is pretty stretched now. I think it's close to 10 minutes. So yeah, I will tell you in the next video. I have actually something to talk about. Bye.